Hello, I'm Rudra.
I'm Bella.
And we're at Bellru. We use Luminescent Thermometry technology to make the first neural scanner for Alzheimer's and dementia. Neural Insight Scanner, a imaging and prevention technique for neurodegenerative diseases.
The first memory I have is when I was 3 years old and my great-grandmother picked me up, swung me around with her little strength, and set me back down. At that time, I did not understand how affected my parents were with her inability to recall my name at the snap of a second, or to remember where she put her keys, or remember a friend's name. Both of us have had deeply personal experiences with loved ones who don't always know what they're doing. Neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and dementia take hold of a family and make a struggle so hard to handle. It's not just the individuals who suffer, it affects the entire family, emotionally, physically, and financially. We've seen caregivers pour every ounce of energy and loved ones in supporting someone. This is why we care so much about neurodegenerative diseases.
After doing a lot of research, this is the model we have created for a neural scanner. We want to use a luminescent dye, and it should be capable of crossing the blood-brain barrier and selectively binding to neurons. The NIR2 small molecule dye developed by researchers at Rice and Stanford exemplifies such a dye. It can penetrate the blood-brain barrier and illuminate the brain structures when stimulated by a near-infrared light. We will administer this dye through an IV, and once in the bloodstream, the dye must traverse into the BBB to reach the brain. Its small molecular size and specific chemical properties facilitate this passage. And once crossing the blood-brain barrier, the dye binds to neural cells, enabling visualization under specific imaging conditions. We will be stimulating the dye through a focused ultrasound or low-intensity pulsed ultrasounds, and these waves can penetrate the skull non-invasively, offering a safe method for dye stimulation. These waves might cause the dye to emit light, facilitating real-time visualization of neural activity. Luminescent thermometry pertains to the measurement of temperature changes using luminescent material. When activated, the dye alters its luminescent properties in response to temperature variations detectable via specific imaging equipment. And we will use magnetic resonance thermometry probes. These probes which can be internal, inserted to the brain, or external, placed on the scalp, measure temperature variations by detecting changes in magnetic resonance signals. When the dye is activated, the temperature changes are recorded by the probes, indicating neural activity. By observing the fluorescent and temperature changes, we can map different brain regions and monitor response to stimuli. This methodology facilitates the detection of neural degeneration, as areas affected by the disease may exhibit reduced or absent responses. Early diagnosis of neurodegenerative diseases can enable prompt treatment and potentially slow the disease's progression.
Key expenses for our innovation will be research and development, manufacturing, regulatory approvals, and marketing. Our revenue streams will include direct sales of scanner units, licensing fees for technology integration. Our fundraising goals include raising $2 million to fund prototype refinement, trials, regulatory approval, and marketing. Targeting venture capital, government grants, and angel investors will be a bonus. Our main goals are high-quality production, significant investments to maintain technological superiority, and compliance with industry standards and certifications. We want to prepare for this by partnering with neurological clinics and hospitals for pilot programs, building awareness through medical conferences, and developing strategic partnerships with advocacy groups to amplify credibility.
Thank you so much for listening, and we hope you understand our passion for saving memories, as they are so important for everyone's lives.